Hey yo yo yo, what's going on my harder strokers and harder strokettes? This is Eminence and I'm bringing you another Black Ops 2 gameplay. And I'm using the Vector on Plaza. I think this is multi-team hardpoint. No, it's not multi-team, it's regular kill confirmed. I don't know what the fuck it is. Just go with it's something on Plaza and just leave it at that. I'm not looking at the screen. But have you ever, I think this is more towards my male viewers than my female viewers, and I don't know how many people have Facebook, but you know, the mass majority of the population has Facebook, so I'm gonna assume that everybody that's watching this video has Facebook. But have you ever stumbled upon a Sasquatch per se? I'm talking like a fat girl. I mean, there's nothing wrong with fat women or, you know, fat people in general. You know, I don't have a problem with that because I used to be fat. But I'm just saying, have you ever stumbled upon one of these obtuse blimps that want to take ass pictures and pictures in their fucking panties and shit, like anybody wants to see all of that, and then have the nerve to say that they're thick because they have the wrong definition of what thick means, air quotes, because I've seen a lot of females that want to take them bathroom ass pictures, trying to kiss at the mirror like that's gonna distract us from the horrendous train wreck that we see going on in front of us. But it's like they show their ass and shit like that, and then they want to be like Miss Thickums or I don't know, Thick Bitch 107, whatever the fuck they want to call themselves. And then you're looking like, are you serious? Why would you seriously take these pictures and then think that that's thick? There's a difference between a thick woman that has curves and has a body, you know, that's toned and, you know, fucking has a great ass and, you know, shit like that, as opposed to a fucking beached whale giving birth in a fucking photo. Like, how conceited can you be? You know, how egotistical can you fucking be to think that you're thick as opposed to someone who really is? But that's my leeway in today's topic. My topic for today is weight loss, because I have been on a weight loss journey for the past, you know, year, maybe roughly a year, because growing up I was chubby, all the just fucking anything that I could eat, it just happened. I mean, of course, everybody said I was a picky eater because I didn't eat shit like Brussels sprouts and, you know, fucked up shit that nobody normally eats. My grandmother is the type of person that would fucking eat a dead squirrel and 6 baby possums if they were fucking cooked right, and I'm not that type of person. I like good food. Well, I liked good food. I mean, now I'm starting to transition back into eating anything, but I'm still watching what I eat. But like I said, growing up, I was fat. I'm 6'3", and I weighed the height of my weight. I guess the pinnacle of my weight was 245 pounds as of March 2011. So it's pretty fucking big, especially at 6'3", and I decided it was time to change it, because for 22 years I was fat as fuck. So normally I would eat less, and that was pretty much it, because whenever I was in high school I started losing weight because I started participating in PE and not really eating that much. Like, I didn't eat the cafeteria food, and I would eat like Pop-Tarts for breakfast, and then that was pretty much it until I got home. But back then I had no idea what the fuck weight loss was. I mean, I knew what it was, but I didn't know how to go about doing it. So I would kind of slim down a little bit, but then I would gain it back, and that was pretty much the entire process. And then, like I said, when I got around 22, which I'm still 22 now, but it was around March of last year, I actually decided to take it seriously because I lived in my hometown, and then I started walking more and eating less. So I was starting to lose weight, but like I said, I was at 245. And by today, I'm 190. So I've lost around 50, 55 pounds, whatever. And that's because I decided to actually take weight loss seriously. And a lot of people didn't understand that I actually did not do exercises at all. I didn't go to the gym and run around in circles for 7.5 hours. It just didn't happen. That's not me. I'm a lazy person. That's just who I am. I just don't like being active for some reason. I just like relaxing and enjoying shit. I don't like fucking sweating all the time. It's just not who I am. So I did the normal approach, which is just changing my eating habits. And I decided to go find a weight loss calculator, well, a calorie calculator to calculate the calories that I need, because a lot of people did not understand the fact that weight loss is a lot easier than what people make it out to be. They think you have to eat sticks and grass and fucking do push-ups, sit-ups, and run for 17 hours a day, and that's not what it is. It's simply, you know, calories in versus calories out. So if you get a calorie calculator online, you'll find you have to put in shit like your height, your current weight, your age, your gender, and then it'll calculate your basal metabolic rate, and it's accurate for the most part. So it'll give you numbers, and then certain sites will give you numbers based on your goal. Like I use this site called Scooby's Workshop, and it does a thing where you can pick the percentage of how many calories you want to knock off to lose weight, and the recommended thing is 20% of your calories. So for instance, my calories to lose weight is 1970 calories a day. So if I eat that many calories a day, after a week I'll lose about 0.8 to 1 pound every week. And that's all you got to do. You just got to calculate your calories. If you count your calories, it's so much fucking easier, because a lot of people just eat whatever they want. You know, if they have a glass of milk or something, they'll actually get a glass, because people think that a cup is a glass when a cup is 8 ounces, and glasses are usually 16 to 20 ounces, and they'll fill that shit up and then drink it, and they don't realize that they, instead of drinking, say they drink 2% milk, they're gonna be getting fucking nearly 300 calories for that glass of milk, and they don't realize that. But whenever you actually measure out your calories and shit, you start to realize that all the shit that you were eating, once you bring those calories down, you can lose weight. So all it is if you're at a 500 calorie deficit, you lose 500 calories a week. A day. And there's 3,500 calories in 1 pound of fat. So if you lose 500 calories per day, at the end of 1 week, you're gonna lose 1 pound of fat. So that's pretty much what you do. And exercise is really just to get you toned, get your health up, and to allow you to eat more. Because if you're supposed to eat back the calories that you lose through weight loss. So say you burn 300 calories working out, you have 300 extra calories that you can eat back while you're also doing your calorie deficit. So you can technically eat more and still have the benefits of losing weight. And it's easier to eat healthier, because if you eat shit like grilled chicken and brown rice and black beans and shit like that, that's all very good foods. High protein, high carbs, well, good carbs anyway, high fiber and shit like that. And you'll see the difference between grilled chicken and shit like that, as opposed to hamburgers and pizza and stuff that is really high in calories. And once you start eating things that are healthier, you'll start to be able to get to your calories that you need, the lower number of calories. Because everybody's like, I don't see how you can eat, 1,500 calories a day in certain people's cases. And that's simply because they eat lower calorie food. Instead of getting whole fat milk, they get skim milk, which of course people don't like to eat different things. Like normal people will say, ew, I don't like wheat bread, or ew, I don't like skim milk. But that's because they haven't tried it. I mean, yeah, some people have tried it and don't like it, but a majority of the people just say they don't like the shit just because it looks different. And that's how I was until I started eating it. So I started switching shit up. I started eating brown rice, wheat bread, skim milk, just eating a lot better than I did. And I dropped weight so fucking fast. It was scary to me whenever I saw myself in the mirror, because I've never been skinny. So seeing myself skinny, it's still like a dream. Like to this day, I still feel like I'm fat, even though I see myself as skinny. I can't grasp the fact that I'm skinny since I've been fat the majority of my life. And I'm trying to transition my family into eating healthier, but they want to eat like food's just gonna disappear tomorrow. They're fat. I'm talking fat, but they don't want to change their eating habit. But then they want to bitch and moan about being fat. I mean, you can't eat every single fucking thing that you can, eat high calorie foods, and then expect to lose weight. And I try to tell them, all you have to do is let me calculate your calories and shit with the website, and then you eat that number, and then you'll lose weight. Just let me show you. I mean, I'm the prime example of weight loss. They watched me lose the 55 pounds, but it's like they still don't believe that it works. You don't need any more proof. You just watched me do it. So how hard can it be? And it's just harder to convince somebody else to eat differently because you don't have control over their mentality. Because in your case, you can tell yourself, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, I'm not going to eat this, I'm not going to eat that, I'm going to do this every day. Shit like that, where you force yourself to do things because you know how you are. But you can't do that in other people's case. Well, I guess you can. You can fucking stab them and like get the fuck in there and do this, or I'm going to keep stabbing you again, Chubbs, or something. But that's wrong. But anyway, you can't really make somebody change their eating habits. You can't make somebody change their personality unless they want to change it. So it's harder to convince other people to lose weight. So I'm still trying to get them to lose weight, but they still don't fucking want to do it. But it's hard because everybody wants to get in a pissy ass attitude when it comes to dinner time, because everybody wants to eat different things. But they don't want to change their eating habit. I mean, if we were all on the same eating plan, we all ate the same types of food, it would be easier. But they don't want to eat it because they think that all the shit that I was eating, they have to eat. And I keep trying to tell them, you can eat anything there is as long as you can keep your calories down. You don't have to eat healthy shit like I was doing. You don't have to eat grilled chicken and shit like that. You can still eat fried chicken and hamburgers and pizza and all that as long as you keep your calories down. If you can keep your calories at the right number that you're supposed to, then you're going to lose weight. But they don't believe it. So it really pisses me off, because I know that for one, it's a health risk. And for two, I mean, if I'm almost the youngest person in my family, why would I want to watch you all die from heart attacks and shit like that? A fucking heart or stroke. I don't want to watch that shit happen. But apparently they do. So, anybody out there that's having weight loss problems, just do what I said. Just find an online calorie calculator and calculate the calories you need to lose weight. Follow that for 6 to 8 months, and I guarantee that you'll see results, unless you have metabolism issues, high or low metabolism, so it fucks your shit up. But that's the end of the gameplay. I go like 50 and 20 or some shit. Thanks for watching, everybody. Peace out.